able to be fully pulled out there for close, trying for the past 4 lives just to maybe find value, but Kendi just marches forward, finds 3, and then the final few cleanups come through before we get back towards the center of the map. And again, it's been a tale of 2 different conversations. Godlike fundamentally sound, as you were pointing out there at the end of P3, with inside of the hard point just being able to play such superior positioning, but Elevate, scrappy as ever, just always hanging around, will maintain this 15-point lead.
Yeah, really the only difference in this map is the 15 extra seconds that Elevate found on P1.
On P1, yeah.
Yeah, so Godlike, I would say, better in P2, B3 than Elevate, who has found more success on these more 50-50 hard points.
That's right.
Back into the middle of the map we go. Even pinstripe kill feed for the time being as we just get trades. Back in fourth. Elevate still inside the time, but Godlike finally a chance to displace him.
Trying to at least finesse down low. Start to see numbers subsiding. The team in blue, that will be Godlike. But most importantly, they're trying to maintain presence over by the lobby of the mansion as well. Well, Elevate should be able to read this. There's 25 seconds left to play for it, but they can't find the kills. It's just Kendi to show up in the kill feed so far, and Trucks will take down PJ as well. So Godlike bouncing back fiercely here in P1 as well, soaking up some more time while also maintaining the correct side of the map ahead of the rotation.
That's exactly right. As they will make their way from window to window. Susano doing what he can to get this scrap time confirmed. Elevate gonna have to stack up and decide how they want to try to break this next setup from the front. Susano, good read on the Trunks behind him. Now allows Elevate just to completely keep their focus on the front. There are operators out and ready. Kendi, Yopi gonna pull out the most explosive of the 2. War Machine and Sparrow are being committed, but the counter from Lord is supreme. He's able to find 3. The follow-up now for Neutrino and Godlike once again able to win over to the first parts of P2.
From inside the hard point, their hard work is paying off here, playing for the rotation when there was still 30 seconds left over by P1. Claw invested now for Susano as Elevate are able to break their way back inside the hard point. And look at where Godlike, they're all trapped over by the driveway side, still trying to scrap their way forward for the back 30.
Pinch from Susano on the back. Oh, but it's Yopi who's able to step on up, find himself 2. Susano now kind of being from the front with Elevate, trying to split focus, hit this break. Looking good, 20 seconds to fight for, and Godlike are stuck, spawning over towards fences. They may need to chalk and rotate here.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely do. You can already see at least one player is trying to move his way all the way through the garden side. If you spawn close, maybe try to make it threatening to fight for the scrap time, but what a bounce back coming through from Elevate. I mean, where Godlike found so much success within the first set of hard points starting on P2, Elevate just eviscerate them all. You do have operators available for Godlike on this hold. You feel like that you need at least 40 seconds here.
Yeah, Prevail just trying to make a mess of the rotation, doing what he can on an island, and he's done well. Prevail for 4 in a row. Equalizers at the ready. Trying to re-clean up the backside at patio. Gets into the office nicely. A read on one more player. The equalizers are out. And how about this call from Prevail, who's starting to chew through this Elevate defense. Able to find himself on 5. Pred Missile going to be earned. Susano with the shutdown, but Godlike in from the front.
Was that enough to be able to help things out? Like PJ is going to pull out the Purifier and just going to get immediately shot down, but it's actually the rest of Elevate that are finding a lot of trade kills, and it's allowing them to get more of this time. Godlike, although Prevail might bounce back here with 2 kills with the Hunter Killer drone, is it going to be enough to work their way fully back in? Elevate, their win condition is set. So long as they continue to keep it scrappy and get at least 20 seconds on every single hill, they will win at the end.
And Godlike continue to almost voluntarily give up some of these really key power positions around the hard point. This is the second straight P3 we've had where Elevate have just kind of jumped in from top patio. Often more contested than what we've seen, as now PJ starting to light things up on 6 in a row. Pred Missile just to confirm the scrap time as the rotation is already underway for the rest of Elevate. Surely they get past the 200-point mark here.
Yeah, you would feel like it. I mean, look at all the space that they currently have for themselves. It's a split spawn. You got players over by the Shark Tank in the office as well. Players spawning over by the boathouse. Players just lurking over by Lambo, waiting for assistance. But Elevate, they smell blood in the water.
Unreal stuff. As bums is the word here for how Godlike have played these last 2 hard points. Elevate, locking things down, just spamming things out with operators. Only thing available is Neutrino's War Machine for now. Prevail, nice double from the outside of the open steps. Godlike able to follow up behind that. Yopi now having earned a Sparrow, says that this is the time to go. Not able to connect with anything yet, but all the split focus back over towards the front is perfect. The trophy does not get down in time, and Elevate continue to soak up more scrap time.
Yeah, I mean, there's not enough time to win here if you are Elevate. That much is evident. But Godlike, they just so desperately need every single second that might be available for their game. Learn will end up finding 2. Let's go to a listen in here now with Godlike to see how they might bounce back ahead of the P1.
Castle spawn है guys. दो लोग chess. एक castle top एक chess. एक कैसल टॉप डेड
जैस मारा मैंने एक को, एक और है, एक और है।
कैसल टॉप लो, कैसल टॉप लो, बी मिड 2 बंदे।
एक ब्राउन टॉप से आ गया ओबीजे और एक ब्राउन टॉप है, एक ब्राउन टॉप
कैसल कैसल के
कैसल
साइड
टॉप एक,
है,
कैसल टॉप एक,
कैसल के साइड ओबीजे गाइस, वो ओबीजे चढ़ के खेल।
2-3 बंदे P1 में।
कैसल टॉप भी था एक।
कौन पुश किया?
कौन और पॉइंट, कौन और पॉइंट।
कैसल टॉप ही काट रहा है एक यूपी।
Not good news here for Godlike as Elevate continue to do the dirty work here at P1. PJ locking down the Purifier to make sure no one gets in towards the bottom bar, and they could just win it out right here. You've got Hunter Killers, you've got Predator Missiles, you've got more operators to throw in at this. Although Godlike do shut a lot of that down and keep themselves alive for a little while longer.
And calling in the Predator Missile while you already have an active Purifier. Trunks just simply will not let it go to waste. Has currently found himself 6 in a row. Is still alive on the map, by the way, and currently just being a thorn in the side of Elevate, who just needs 10 more points.
Yep. Could very well do it on the rotation over towards P2. They're even finding a little bit of the scrap time here on the first hill as well. Godlike will get the benefit of the spawns towards new. Trunks also popped off. He's able to get himself into a Pred missile. That will clear some of the space. Yopi from the inside, though, goes completely unguarded. And Yopi almost wins the game himself. But you have to think that the double is likely enough as Elevate can now flood him through the side steps, and there's no chance for Godlike to fight back. 250, 144, Elevate cruise to a map 1 win.
Very